What does Jesus mean when he says, I am the light of the world? Not just a light in the world, but the light of the world. And what does it mean to walk in darkness? When Jesus said, I am, that he was making a claim to be God. That was the name that God had revealed himself to Moses and to Israel. I am who I am. God had told Moses, tell him I am has sent you. That's a pretty bold statement that Jesus now takes upon himself. He used this emphatic and unusual phrase many times in John's gospel to let him know and to reveal who he was. And so Jesus here is literally claiming to be the fulfillment of the prophecy many, many years ago in Isaiah chapter 9. Listen to verse 1 and 2. Nevertheless, Isaiah said, there will be no more gloom for those who are in distress. In the past, he humbled the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali. But in the future, he will honor Galilee of the Galilees by the way of the sea, along the Jordan. The people walking in darkness have seen a great light. On those living in the land of the shadow of death, a light has dawned. Jesus of Galilee takes the idea of light from the prophecy of Isaiah chapter 9, and he now applies it to himself, that it is now fulfilled, that prophecy in their hearing. And so in reference to the weight of this passage in Jesus' revealing, the great reformer Martin Luther, he had this to say: the Jesus light of the world claim implies that Jesus is saying, darkness rules wherever I am not. Whenever I am extinguished, no one sees anything. And John Calvin, the great reformer, father of Presbyterianism, was convinced that none will ever present themselves to Christ to be enlightened save those who have known both that this world is darkness and that they themselves are altogether blind. For Christ is not speaking of that in which he has in common with others, but claims light is uniquely his own. And so hence it follows that outside of him, there is not even a spark of true light. And then Matthew Henry concludes, one sun, S-U-N, enlightens the whole world, so does one Son of God, Jesus Christ. What a dungeon the world would be without the S-U-N, so would it be without Christ.